We hitched a ride from Gorham back to the Pinkham Notch Visitor Center where we got off trail. Ran into a hiker that we hadn't seen since way down south before the Smokies, walking out of the Visitor Center, so that was really cool catching up with him. And we are getting ready to do the Wildcats.
500 today. Big day for 13 miles.
5,500 foot of a sit and 13 miles. Look, the water's glass. Ooh, 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 ooh. With a full pack, out of town, we're heading up. So 5.5 mile climb. We'll be at this for a while.
Oh shit, right.
Sure enough. Two of them, huh? See how fast that drops down? It's Mount Washington. Getting up here. And here's going up. Yowzas. Now that is coming up. So cool. Whew. Lobo must be feeling good today. He is gone. I can't catch him. It's about a half an hour till noon. We've been coming up for about 2.5 hours already. So I'll probably stop take a break if I don't run into him in the next half hour. Let's see if I can catch him later today. Oh, hey, it's a ski resort. There's Lobo. Stopped up there and had lunch. So I was doing good, made it down the peak a ways, and realized I left my knife up at where we ate. So I had to scramble back up this, which gets a little steep at some places, but not overly too bad. I'd probably only made it 1/10 of a mile before I realized what I had done. But it'll put me behind Lobo the rest of the day. So that's all right. Sometimes you need to clear your head and walk by yourself for a little while. At noon, we only had 10 miles to go. It's probably going to take us till about 7 or 8 with this type of terrain. Just can't move super fast through it. You can sometimes get up to 2 miles an hour, but usually what we figure is 1.5 miles an hour and add 30 minutes. And that usually comes out to about the time that we get in. So I did see a moose today, but it was dead on the side of the road coming back to the trail. And it was huge. So now that we're up toward the top, we're doing a lot of up and down scrambling through stuff like this. I'm starting to get to where I don't mind it too bad. So while we were in town, ran into Timberwolf. I hadn't seen him since Irwin, Tennessee. Ran into Be Safe. We had hiked together some when FG was out here. Stayed at the same place several times, and enjoyed hiking with him. So it was fun catching up with him in town. And then when we were coming back to the trail this morning, ran into E.T. and hadn't seen him since the day we left to go into the Smokies. So it's really fun catching up with some old faces. We're coming down out of the Wildcats. Next we'll have the Carters. There's a south, middle, north Carter, and then Mount Moriah, and I'm sure there's a ton of mountains after that, but making our way down right now. Whew. I think I just about knocked myself out on this. It's coming up. That thing was right on the trail. I caught it right in the middle of my head, and I'm stumbling. Oh, shoot. That's moving along pretty good. I've had some scary slips today. I just about slid down that one. Caught myself with my hands as I was going. There's a couple other times I was going down the mountain and slipped and caught myself. All right, made it to the top of Carter Dome. Might have a little view up here. Keep going. Look who is perching on top of a mountain. It's Nobo Lobo, the northbound wolf. Top of Mount Height. There was Carter Dome. I think this is the top of South Carter Mountain. We're going to go back down. Making our way through the Carters.